Mike was fantastic and very helpful. Hi, my name is Sherry Brasher. I am the CEO of Fresh Start Surgical Gifts. I have been in this role for over 20 years, and I actually have been with the organization for over 33 years. I run this nonprofit and love what I do. We provide plastic and reconstructive surgery and other medical services to children who are either born with birth defects, suffer trauma, and need our help because insurance does not cover, and take care of these children to give them truly fresh starts in life. I was connected to Mike Gelman through Jeremy Hirschberg, who's the current president of Fresh Start Surgical Gifts for our board of directors. And when we started looking for a succession planning consultant, he suggested Mike, and we did interview another person, but felt that Mike was a better fit, and it turned out to be fantastic. Well, the first time I thought about, needing a succession plan, really, because I'm not planning on retiring for 5 to 7 more years, but we had to fill out some grant paperwork, which we do for every grant we request. And a few of the grantors were asking us, do we have a succession plan in place? Because I am over 60 now, and I have been in this position for many, many years. And they realized that, a lot of the organization has been built around me and my ideas and thoughts and people. And even though we have a wonderful staff that really does the majority of all the work, just the concern that, who will take over, and have you even thought about that? And to be honest with you, we really hadn't thought about that because we thought it was way too far in advance. But after going through the process, we found out that, people really do need to plan more in advance, maybe, so that maybe they can make sure that their organization will be successful through that whole process. We really received a lot more than we expected, because it gave us the feeling that, oh, okay, we actually have a plan now, and we kind of know the type of candidate we're looking at. And in fact, it even raised some questions about the fact that we might need 2 different candidates, because the things that I do are pretty diverse and might require 2 different people. So it really has been a great process to get us thinking and in the right direction. I think it was helpful, because it's just sometimes it's too personal to talk about some issues that might be necessary to talk about the future for the next person that takes over in my position. And I think it allowed people to be open. I was tremendously pleased and, quite frankly, amazingly flattered by the responses 100% through. And it just was a really nice feeling for me as the current CEO, but also comfort in knowing that there is some planning in place. Would highly recommend Mike Gelman and high five to anybody who hasn't thought about retirement even yet, because really, if you're concerned about your company and as the fact that it's successful through the years that you might not be there, which I have always been, then Mike is a great answer to any fears or questions you might have about the future. But it's better to plan in advance. I just think it's healthier for the organization and less shock for all the people involved. Honestly, I think that might have been the best part of it all, is that so many of my donors that he spoke with, and the program volunteers and physicians and et cetera, are now aware of the fact that their retirement is not too far around the corner, and that we are concerned enough with the replacement and the organization to think about doing it the right way. And I think that's why Mike would be very helpful to any company who's got someone who's been in place for 5 to 10 years or more, and might need to have the position filled.